Hey YouTube, Brad C here. Today we're going to be talking about some places you might want to store your Henry AR-7 rifle. It's only 16.5 inches and it'll fit just about anywhere. In your side by side, your center console. It's easily under the seat. Back of your four-wheeler. A little John Deere. Into the seat of your Amish buggy. Always wanted to ride shotgun with a Henry. And this goes overboard, it'll float for a long time, but it will let a little bit of water inside. It's not completely airtight sealed, but it will float. And if you'd like to see a demonstration of that, I'll put a link in the info section to somebody else's video where they toss it in the water and it floats. Okay, let's test out the Henry AR-7. And we're empty. Okay, now let's give it a shot with the bowling pins. That's it, we're empty. I tell you what, this little AR-7, it shoots better than my Ruger 1022. I gotta say, you know, I was questionable about these this cheap sight here, but I tell you what, it shows up really nice. And as you saw, it was pretty easy. Obviously, I'm no crack shot, and this is not exactly that difficult a distance to hit an open sight 22 rifle. But I will say that you know, if I needed to shoot a rabbit or a squirrel or whatever, I see it being done pretty easily by me. Okay, I hope you guys had fun with me at the farm there. Obviously, you can store this just about anywhere, and as you can see, it's a pretty good little gun for shooting targets. That was my brother and I shooting the very first time. I put 2 mags through it, then he put 2 mags through it, and he was back a little farther than I was, but we both didn't have any problem at all hitting targets. And we put it all in all, we ended up putting about 100 rounds through this and never had a single misfire, never had a single problem. We were able to pretty well hit anything we aimed at. All in all, I'm very impressed with this little survival rifle. Stay tuned for part 3. I'll be talking about survival mods and accessories like the one you see here. This perfect case that fits your Henry AR-7 rifle. Don't forget to check me out at bradctv.com. What brings you out of your hole, Ezra? My son, he's came home. Ain't that sweet, Red? I'm afraid you boys are trespassing on McKendrick land. You got it all wrong, mister. This is our land. Mr. McKendrick bought this property from your father. That's a lie. I'm gonna go into town tomorrow and settle this once and for all. If I come back here and find any more cattle on our land, I'm gonna start carving them into steaks. And believe me, that's one thing I know about. Killing cattle's a hanging offense in these parts. If we were to shoot you down right now, we'd be within our rights. Mister, you ever seen what a Henry rifle can do in the hands of somebody that knows how to use it? Who would that be? You? This ain't over. Ain't had a drink or slept in bed in 10 days. Give me the bottle. I don't want to kill you and you don't want to be dead.